Oh, by the way, this book, The Go-Giver. I didn't know networking and doing what I do and my mom did and my former teacher's father did had a name until a couple of years ago. I didn't know there was such a thing as networking. I thought everybody did it. When I saw this book, I'm reading it and I'm going, this is a separate skill. Not everybody does it. So but this is a great book. If you want a great book on networking, on what I'm talking about today, it's called The Go-Giver. It's relatively short, and it covers all the things I'm going to talk about today, and I would highly recommend it. I know the guy Bob Berg who wrote it. There's a Princeton Dam. I just got off the ship, thanks to Jan McGinnis. Thanks to me helping her 10 years ago. She helped me 5 years ago. I flew to Barcelona on the 10th of April. Got on the ship. We sailed through the Mediterranean, 6 ports, 2 Spanish ports, 3 Italian ports, plus Montenegro and Croatia. And then got off in Venice and flew home. So that's thanks to Jan McGinnis. Thanks to me helping her 10 years ago. She helped me 5 years ago. And I just got off that ship. And let me tell you, they're slave drivers. I had to do 2 shows in 12 days, and it almost killed me. Oh, and speaking of giving value first, my belief is you need to not only give value, but give more in value than you're getting paid for. Give more. On this ship, I'm required by contract to do 2 shows one night and 2 shows maybe another night, so 4 shows total. But when I get on the ship, and this is a big thing nowadays, take ownership. When I get on the ship, entrepreneurship or whatever. When I get on the ship, I think of it as my ship. A lot of entertainers hide in their cabin. I'm out and about all the time. Now, I'm good morning, good afternoon, good evening. If I see somebody at an intersection, because there's a number of older folks on the ship, and they're just stopped, they got the deer in the headlights looking, I know they're lost. I'll stop and go, hey, what are you looking for? I'm on this ship last year, and you can't see it, but most ships have a cover over the swimming pool. There's no cover here over the pool. So we had a thunderstorm, and the water was like this, but the rain came down, and frog strangler. So they've been cleaning the drains around the pool, scraping paint, and they forgot to clean the paint chips out of they call them scuppers, the gutters. And so when the rain came down, the water came up. So around the swimming pool, there's a foot of water outside the pool. The problem is right back here when you go into the elevator lobby, the lip on the door is only 11 inches. So the water is going through the door, and it's a waterfall down the back stairs. Well, I told Nancy last night that wherever I go, whatever I do, people always think I work there. I have no idea why. Yeah, I just got that face for customer service. I told Nancy, I was at Home Depot wearing, my wife was with me because she didn't believe it happened. I'm wearing shorts, a tank top, a ball cap, flip-flops. The guy walks right up to me at Home Depot and goes, hey man, where do you guys keep your lawnmowers? Well, I'm thinking I keep mine in my garage, but that's not what he wants to hear. I said, right down there, see garden? Just this side of the garden. Because I've gotten to the point where I just go ahead and either walk them down or give them directions because I told Nancy, I could be in a jewelry store wearing cowboy boots, a jock strap, and a football helmet. Somebody will come up to me and go, you work here? And I go, yeah, it's Casual Friday. How can I help you? So I'm coming up the back stairs. Picture this. I'm coming up the back stairs with a passenger who is terrified because he's never seen water coming down the stairs in a cruise ship. And it's coming down. And he goes, do you work here? I said, sorta. Sorta. He goes, I'm terrified. I go, look, I don't know a lot about ships, but I do know this. And I said, pay close attention. Water coming down the stairs like this, not that big a problem. Water going upstairs, yeah, you're headed for the lifeboat. So, but I'm only obligated on that ship to do my shows and hide in my cabin. I volunteered. They often have a game show called Call My Bluff or Liars Club or whatever. I volunteered to do the game show. They have an American Idol style contest. I volunteer to be a judge. They've got a Dancing with the Stars contest. I volunteer to be a judge. So what I try to do is I try to give them more in value than I'm getting paid for. And now, it's not charity. It is enlightened self-interest.